Coach Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a top-5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 14 to Michigan. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top-5 matchup. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Looking to pass. It's Lawrence. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Working that left side now. Quick with the spin move. There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Wide open downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Virginia! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. It'll be a draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Well, you have to find a way to create some hesitation on defense when you're selling the draw play. They just didn't do it well enough there.
Yeah, it's got to be the offensive line and the quarterback and the running back. They all have to work together to show pass set up front, act like it's a throw for the quarterback, not rush it. But the defense clearly not fooled, got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Flood. The screen, he can go. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Commodores want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Commodores will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's straight. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. It's complete on the right side. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and can let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Grabbed in, and the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Flood. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he makes the catch inside the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. Finding open areas. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down. And they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining. Looking for a man. It's Lawrence. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Quickly complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback may change this route. To throw, it's Lawrence. The throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
To the ground. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Warren. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set.
Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Steps away. Lets it fly. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And I think that right there has been one of the biggest stories of this game so far. The reason this team trails is they can't get one of their best players the football in the passing game. This guy's a weapon. He eats defenses alive each and every week and has yet to make one catch in this game.
221 wing, 221 wing. Down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man all by himself. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Hold it, finds his man on the left. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Commodores will hustle to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Back to throw, it's Flood. He's got him in the flat. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Looking to buy time. He'll turn and throw back right, a dangerous idea.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Monroe. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
He leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He caught it! Touchdown, Commodores! And that one will give him the lead.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. He's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to skip through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
Set, ready.
He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hinton. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lawrence. Floating away. Got out of trouble and throws. Hauls it in. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Might be changing the route. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, 4th down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Virginia. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off. But when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll leave it with him. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to ride this running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
The Commodores with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. It's straight. Breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Commodores back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
To the air. It's Flood. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Slings it downfield. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Cavaliers! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 35 over Ole Miss. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Flood. Here's a throw downfield late.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. And this one will be ruled incomplete. Made the catch, but just couldn't stay in bounds.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He lets it fly. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Flood. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes a connection. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game.
Timeout, Virginia.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with the score.
Yeah, and now you got the one final play, right? Like this is, you've dreamed about this. You've tried to put yourself in this situation. You're down a score. You've got to make something happen. What's your go-to play? Who's your go-to player in this big-time situation?
Wants to pass the clock an enemy. This time it's complete. And he gets it in for the touchdown. Time has expired. They're down by 1. They can send it to overtime with the kick or win it with the 2.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. Motion from the wideout. Wants to keep it in the air. Complete in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown Doors! And they score first here in overtime.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. He'll run it again. Turning it on. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. 1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. A 1st down run in the red zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
I Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
They're not going to mess around. They'll go for 2 and the win right here. Looking for a man. It's Lawrence. Good timing on the quick out. He's in! The 2-point conversion in overtime. What a call to win the game.
You know, David, coaches are always preaching mental toughness, and at this juncture of the game, you need one play to get it done, and the offense delivers.
Man, all this time, all the energy, all the effort to get to that one singular play. Offense versus defense for a 2-point conversion, and the offense comes through with the win.
How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between